Familiar, why is this so familiar? Familiar like something I used to know. Familiar, staring up at the ceiling. Familiar, I swear that I know this feeling, where everybody wants me to be mom, and everything I do it wrong. I'll sway them with a joke or with a song, and maybe that will help us get along. Familiar, why is this so familiar? Familiar like something I used to do. Familiar that she used to throw a tantrum, insisting that, hey, I'm a diamond too. I bet she drove them crazy all the time. They love her, but they're leaving her behind, with more important places they should be, and hanging out with someone just like me. Familiar, that's why it's so familiar. Familiar like someone I used to be. Familiar that this time I had some practice at helping a struggling family. We'll get them all together in one place, and once we're all together face to face, I'll show them all the errors of their ways, and stop their spread of terror across space.
Can you do that?
My dear, sweet child, that's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repentant, seen the light and made a switch. True? Yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And dear lately, please don't laugh, I used it on behalf of the miserable, lonely and depressed, pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, "Spells, Ursula, please!" And do I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice, someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I have to rake and cross them calls. Yes, I've had the old complaint, but on the whole I've been a saint to those poor unfortunate souls.
Leave my little covo, let your dreams take wing. One day when you're big and strong, you will be a king. Good night, my little prince. Tomorrow your training intensifies. I've been exiled, persecuted, left alone with no defense. And when I think of what that brute did, I get a little tense. But I dream on dreams so pretty that I don't feel so depressed. And it soothes my inner kitty, and it helps me get some rest. The sound of Simba's dying gasp, his daughter squealing in my grasp, his lioness's mournful cry. That's my lullaby. Now the past I've tried forgetting, and my foe symphony of death. Oh my, that's my alibi. Sleep, my little termite, precious little thing. One day when you're big and strong, you will be a king. The pounding of the drums of war, the thrill of Kovu's mighty roar, the joy of vengeance testify. I can hear the cheering. Kovu was a guy. Payback time is nearing. Then our flag will fly against a blood-red sky. Oh, this my lullaby. Sweet dreams, little prince. Good night.
Maybe I make things a mess, and maybe you're right to have doubts in me. Maybe, but nevertheless, if you for once could just trust me, just this once, let me come through for you the way that you want me to. Let me make you proud. Let me show you the best in me. Let me give you a reason to believe that I can stand tall. And when I return, and I'm more than you dreamt I'd be, maybe then you will realize that you never actually knew me at all. Sure, I've made lots of mistakes. I know that I've disappointed you. Still though, whatever it takes, I'm gonna fix it, just watch me. Just you wait, I'll make it up to you. If it's the last thing I ever do, I will make you proud. I will make you have faith in me. I will prove that the way I used to be is all in the past. I will save the day and come back here triumphantly, 'cause I long for that look of surprise when you see your sun rising at last. The pride in your eyes when you see your sun rising at last. Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? Oh, how we laughed and laughed, except I wasn't laughing. Under the circumstances, I've been shockingly nice. You want your freedom, take it. That's what I'm counting on. I used to want you dead, but now I only want you gone. She was a lot like you, maybe not quite as heavy. Now little Caroline is in here too. One day they woke me up so I could live forever. It's such a shame the same will never happen to you. You've got your short side life left. That's what I'm counting on. I'll let you get right to it. Now I only want you gone. Goodbye, my only friend. Oh, did you think I meant you? That would be funny if it weren't so sad. Well, you have been replaced
I don't need anyone now. When I delete you, maybe I'll stop feeling so bad. Go make some new disaster. That's what I'm counting on. You're someone else's problem. Now I only want you gone. Now I only want you gone. Now I only want you gone.
I was once like you, my child, slightly insecure. Argued with my father too, thought I was mature. But I put my heart aside, and I used my head. Now I think it's time you learned what dear old Papa said. Don't you want to be evil like me? Don't you want to be mean? Don't you want to make mischief your daily routine? Well, you can spend your life attending to the poor. But when you're evil, doing less is doing more. Don't you want to be ruthless and rotten and mad? Don't you want to be very, very good at being bad? I have tried my whole life long to do the worst I can. Clawed my way to victory, built my master plan. Now the time has come, my son, for you to take your place. Promise me you'll try to be an absolute disgrace. Don't you want to be evil like me? Don't you want to be cruel? Don't you want to be nasty and brutal and cruel? And when you grab that wand, that's when your reign begins. Who wants an evil king without a sack of sin? Don't you want to be heartless and hardened a stone? Don't you want to be finger-licking evil to the bone? This is not for us to ponder, this was preordained. You and I will rule together, freedom soon regained. Master of the universe, powerful and strong. My son, hear me, help me, join me, won't you sing along?
Now we're gonna be evil, it's true, never gonna think twice. And we're gonna be spiteful.
Yes, spiteful! That's nice. In just an hour or two, our future's safe and sure. This father-son team act is going out on tour. If you want to be evil and awful and free, then you should thank your lucky stars that you were born the boy you are. This evil prince of an evil-licious king, like me.
In the dark of the night I was tossing and turning, and the nightmare I had was as bad as can be. It scared me out of my wits, a corpse falling to bits. Then I opened my eyes and the nightmare was me. I was once the most mystical man in all the When the royals betrayed me, they made a mistake. My curse made each of them pay, but one little girl got away. Little Anya, beware, Rasputin's away. In the dark of the night, evil will find her. In the dark of the night, just before dawn, revenge will be sweet when the curse is complete. In the dark of the night, she'll be gone. I can feel that my powers are slowly returning. Tie my sash and a dash of cologne.